Big news in my world. I got a new perma-green. I'm out here making fungicide applications on the Fescue today, the second round of fungicides, and it's almost July. So roll back a little later than usual. The Fescue is not looking bad. I'd say spectacular even. But man, this is the first yard I've hit with it. It is night and day difference over the old machine. I couldn't believe how much difference. I thought I really liked how the other one did. The spray pattern is so much bolder and predictable and visual. On this one, I can really see where I'm spraying and where it's going, and the handling is crazy better. But I'm stoked, man. The 2020 perma-green is the bomb, man. Get you one. But this one's customized already. But I think when I took it to Longology, I showed y'all the differences between the old one and the new one. Yeah, thing on it there. But anyway, so far so good. I don't have a lot of time to babble because I got to get a lot of shit in today. Stay tuned. New perma-green is awesome. I'm stoked. She's green, nice. Got one issue here that I can't do anything about. It's dog urine. But other than that, pretty good and green. Got the pea patches in it. I didn't think this guy had a dog. I don't think he does. So, sure that's cool with him. Only 3 yards in, she's already getting dirty. Oh, I haven't seen these yet. You still can't see it. I'll have to wash it. It's a prom cone sticker. Hitting another one here. I added some of the Subvert 0030, the Kick K or K Kick or whatever it's called. You'll see it on the website, but Fescue's still kicking. I also have some weeds along the mailbox over there, and I spot sprayed them with some Shore Power. There's another one right here. Started up from seed this year. Just had a great year for Fescue. Stuff's looking pretty good. Got rocks right in it. Little weed outbreak here on the edges, some button weed. Shore Powered that stuff right on out. Again, the Fescue this time of year is just looking great for it to be almost 4th of July, but we've had some great weather, but we've been doing a whole lot to pump this stuff up and get it through the summer. But the new perma-green's kicking it out and running the 818 today and fungicides. The fungicide concoction with some MFT in it. These things are even gonna be badder, if you can imagine that. Flip around, look at this thing. All fescued up. That's sunlight coming through the trees. That's not bright green patches in it. Looks awesome. More just thick. Fescue. These perma-greens already getting super dirty. This one is right across the street from the one I was just showing over there that backs up to the pond. Just started treating this one late in the spring. I got one fungicide app in and some 818. I had broadcast sprayed this thing, but man, he's got some button weed from the state champion level in here. Check it out. See, I just showed you that one, and this one, they're running the irrigation. We ain't got it turned on this one yet. Peptide power. Digging in. Helping fight that heat stress. How about that? A summer fertilizer on fescue. Up until a few years ago, I would have said, well, that's just nuts. But we learn more and research evolves. There are studies by NC State that have been out a few years now. Uh-oh, my thing's going low here. That say there's no correlation to nitrogen applied late in the season, even into the summer, and brown patch, which was the old school thought. But we run a vigorous preventative program on these things, fungicide wise, packed with nutrients, and there's a million videos that I've done on the fungicide programs. But the summer fertilizer deal, what I use is, you know, of course, the Carbon Earth xGreen, the 818. The idea behind that one is it's got the nitrogen is from the organic deal from the chicken manure plus ammonium sulfate, but it's held inside that biochar, so it's going to hold and release as we need it, more or less making it a slow release fertilizer. And it's got sulfate of potash in it. Sulfate of potash, potassium's important in the summer on these fescue lawns because it's what regulates the water flow up through the plant. It's gonna keep that water moving into the plant. Here's another one. Have not turned the irrigation on yet, and it's almost July. This thing's looking stellar. I'm kind of blowing it up because I'm in the sun in it or whatever. But I'm going out with the fungicide concoction, which is the mixture of the azoxystrobin and the propiconazole. I got MFT up in there. I got some Greene County dethatch in it, like a half a gallon. So this one's jamming along. But I'll try to show you a little grass action. Oh, the new permagreen. What have I been missing out on? Good gracious. When you make your turn, it comes right out of that turn, right perfectly lined up for where you need to be going for the next strike. There will be 10,000 videos about this new permagreen coming, trust me. I'm still stunned with how much I love this thing. But anyway, I'll show you a little more of this grass. I smile for this selfie with the xGreen. The sun's shining through it. So that's not the sun, that's just the awesomeness. Oh, wait a minute. That's just the awesomeness coming from the bag. Every bag glows like that. And for anybody who hasn't seen xGreen, that's it right there. It's a super fine SGN. We're gonna put the shower cap on it to hold all this awesomeness in there. We don't want any getting away from us. All right, I'm getting ready to get the fungicide concoction in the 818 out on another yard that is not got the irrigation turned on yet either. These people have got to be loving all this money they're saving on their water bill. But I'm getting them like hell on the fungicide and fertilizer. I'm just kidding. But anyway, I mean, what else could you want in some fescue? All right, but the other deal with the 818 is the peptides. It's in the MFT too. I'm still trying to unlock the mysteries of the peptide and the protein nitrogen. I think it's doing different stuff than what you'd expect the nitrogen to do. There's something to that protein nitrogen that's coming out of the peptides that's just it's just taking stuff to another level, I think. But I mean, I can't say for sure what it is because I'm too stupid to figure it all out. But I definitely have seen the research on the root hair promoting peptides. We have definitely got solid root structure on these things to be holding up like this. It was just short of about 4,000 degrees today, and grass looks green and lush and beautiful, and we have not been running the irrigation on them. So there's that. I haven't really dug around yet. Somebody needs to come mow this, me. But I'm gonna have to put that off until the middle of next week probably, because I'm in fungicide mode. People, don't bother me with mowing while I'm in fungicide mode. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh, fungicide mode, yeah. All right, well, I'm gonna get it out on this. My dandy new permagreen, it makes it exciting to do it. All right, I'm sorry, I'm amusing myself. I'm getting kind of tired and loopy by this point in the day. As you can see, the sun is setting. All right, the idea of running a fertilizer on the fescue in the summertime makes perfect sense. I mean, the stuff, if we went by the old school of thinking and didn't feed this stuff after St. Patrick's Day, I mean, we've done a lot of growing in this fescue this year since St. Patrick's Day, so it would pretty much be churned through everything by then, I would think. So what I'm doing this summer, as long as the grass looks like it does now, healthy, pounded along, looks like it's wanting to be fed with every fungicide application, I'm going to run about 2 to 3 pounds per 1,000 of the 818, the xGreen on it. In some cases, I've even run a little less, 100 pounds an acre, something like that. But I mean, just a little, just to nudge it along. And then I'm putting some the liquid fertilizers in with the fungicide. And there's a little look at that damn weed next to that dogwood tree. I need to do some maintenance around here. I'll put some liquid fertilizers in there to kind of boost things up too. But so far so good, man. Everything, all the fescue's looking great. The weather's really cooperated. Pushing the 2404 over the winter into the spring, and then running this 818 this time of year has made a huge difference in the peptides, all the goodness, the biochar. And it seems like the more we're using the stuff, the more of a payoff we're getting out of it. So I'm thrilled right now. Everything's looking great. So that's just a little chasing me around doing some fungicide apps today. I appreciate y'all watching. Appreciate it. Thanks.